And we're live. Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
So what are we doing today?
Okay. Well, we got to continue with mechanism, and we got to continue with Academy Craft.
Hmm.
Now, I don't know Academy Craft at all, so I'm just
Neither do I.
learning that myself. Mechanism, I know, and you want to learn it, so I'm going to let you do most of the mechanism stuff, and I'll just help when you.
Okay.
So the next one is we've got this that says there's a quest called Factorization.
Hmm.
So sometimes you feel like the throughput capacities of machines you created thus far just don't quite cut it. Sometimes you want to be processing more than one item than item. That's if I say one item at a time or a item at a time. So why
Hmm.
not increase the bandwidth of your machines? You could do this by making more of the same machine, but that's boring. Instead, let's upgrade machines to factories.
Okay.
So if you make a basic tier installer, you can use that to upgrade a machine to a factory.
Okay. Cool. Control circuit, circuit board, osmium plate, osmium ingot, tin plate, iron chipset, sheet of aluminum, energy tablet. Cool. Get some
Uh,
irons.
These are just crossbred. I might have 10, 10, 10 seeds at the moment.
Best case scenario, you would.
And 10, 10, 10. Perfect.
Nice.
Right.
Just gonna make a stack of iron chipsets.
Fine.
We keep using them, so.
I will go while those breed. So I've got more 10, 10, 10 emerge seeds. Those in there for compost.
It's gonna take quite a while.
I'm just going to go check on the steam energy production up at the moment.
Okay. Cool beans. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so it's a bit cold. I put some there's some steam in there, so not out yet, but it's not actually making any. So
Are we out of fuel?
yeah, I've just
Ouch.
put fuel in there.
Okay.
Put 48 coal in there. That should get it running again. It'll start making steam again when it gets above 100. Okay. On that note, so once you've done the factorization, we'll start looking into mechanisms energy storage.
Okay.
So we can store some, buffer it a bit.
Because right now the only buffer we have is the pipe, which isn't the best.
That and what's in the machines, yeah.
I always forget that machines have buffer.
Yeah. Both the generator has its own buffer and the input the machines have their own buffers, so there are other buffers, but no, I could do it that way.
do you get aluminum?
How?
Yeah, like, is there just an ore?
Probably.
Because we're running really low. We've only got 8 blocks left.
Yep. Luminescent seeds. The
Okay.
seeds. There's probably an autocraft with some in. Yep, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Here I am.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. Nice stats of aluminum. So, now we do need to start thinking about moving the autocrafters down the other end.
We do, but I thought we were going to work on the pipes first. Make sure that we had what we needed for those.
Well, we pretty much do. So you can actually already make piping. So you got cables, pressurized heat, mechanical pipe. On. We've got configurators, right? So
Hmm.
there's still ingots either side of a bucket for the logistical transporters. They're the ones we want. There's still ingots either side of a basic control circuit.
Okay, the carpenter's not making these, basic circuit boards.
Probably because it probably needs water.
Ah, thank you.
Probably.
Yep. You'd think it'd give out a different error code for that, but okay.
Well, no, it's saying it doesn't recognize the recipe. Well, water's part of the recipe.
Yeah, but it doesn't
I
show
think
that
that.
anywhere. Oh, I guess it does. Okay.
It just says no recipe, so. Right. Do you mind if I put a field back down here for these image seeds? For now.
No, not at all.
Only because I'm using them a lot at the moment.
What kind of steel do I need for steel plates? Is it the one you make with wrought iron?
Well, all the steel's made that way. You can use it. Yeah, you can use any steel. All the steel's made with wrought iron.
Okay.
It's just whether you need to audit it to the other one or not. But for that one, because the audit is an audit recipe, you can use either.
I guess I'm going to the bloomery furnace because we're out of all steel. Cool.
Okay.
Where do we have the bloomery furnace?
Uh, been so long since I used that.
Yeah, I know. But it's kind of essential. Hmm.
I think it's all from wrought iron.
Hold on, I know where that is. I didn't know what it looked like. It's right here.
Oh yeah, there it is. That's what I was looking for.
Got it. It was
Yeah, yeah.
backwards. Interesting that it requires it in a specific direction, but whatever. It works.
Well, it's not a filter on the slot, so it'll only let you put it in the right way round.
Yeah.
So if you shift click them in, it goes the right way.
Now
That's
I
what I
need to turn the
prefer.
wrought iron we have into steel. To the blast furnace. Oh no, I'm in the puddle.
We haven't relit the nether portal either.
Nope. There's not much need, to be honest. We haven't been to the nether yet. We can probably just relight it when we need to go there.
Yeah. Right, so that's my field for image. We're going to some of
Make a
this.
golem? Burn it?
No, we're not going to go for golems. I don't think I need that much. Just
I mean, you technically could have put it like here, and this golem would have taken care of it.
no, it wouldn't.
But he stood right there.
Oh wait, that one. Yeah. Okay, sorry. I would also need draw. Um,
Yeah, you could put a drawer right here. That would have worked.
and yeah, I'm just going to go manual harvest for now.
Okay.
Don't want to worry about drawing stuff. Just get the resource I need. Moment. What I'm going to do is put that there and that there. That's I'm not sure that's working, but hey. I think it is, but it doesn't seem to be decreasing. Unless that taps off. There we go, the tap was off. There we go, that's a lot faster. Wow, that was interesting.
What's up?
The tap was off for the growth lamps.
Okay.
Valve up here was turned off. Well, I wondered whether it was turned off when I was trying to breed them, as I haven't gone and changed yet.
Ah, got it.
Because you can see it, you can see how quickly it's pushing the growth ticks out now.
Yeah, and you can see the
See it
particles of it
sparkling.
trying to in some cases.
Yeah.
Yay! Oh no, I still need one more steel. Dang it. Like, yay, I have enough steel. Wait, no, I don't.
I'm going to take those, put those in now. Right. Getting plenty of constraint metal shouldn't be a problem. Good, good. Alright, so the quest I need to do. I need a wireless image matrix, a basic matrix core, and 3 constraint metal plates. That requires the metal former or the roller. We don't have a metal former yet.
Not that I'm aware of.
We
How
have a
much
roller
coal is
machine.
it per enriched iron?
Oh, metal formers of Academy Craft, that's right. How much coal for per rich iron?
3.
Really?
Hmm?
Huh? Oh, it might be, yeah. What you should probably do is you compress carbon, which will be worth 8 coal.
Yeah, I've already put what I needed
Which
in
is
though.
just gonna say because that'll work out cheaper in the long run.
To be fair, we have unlimited coal, Ewan.
Yes, but I also need it for things like the endo flames. Really could use some coal, and they drink a lot, and that sort of thing.
Out of unlimited, you're worried about running out.
Well, no, I'm worried about production rate more than not how much we can get eventually, but how much we're actually wanting to use at any one time.
True, I guess.
We got unlimited. We don't have unlimited at any moment in time. And we can only produce more so quickly.
So you end up speeding this assembly table up with more lasers, right?
Yes, but it uses more power.
Yeah, because you're running a whole nother laser.
Yep.
You just remember how I said I wanted to make a stack of iron chipsets? It's only made 20.
Yeah, but you're running low on power as well.
Ah. See. That makes sense then.
But slide right down. I might want to actually stop. Okay. So what we don't have is major power production now.
Right.
Okay-ish power production.
I mean, we
you
could
could
just
use
make like a whole array of like steam generators.
well, there's combustion.
Yeah, but the steam generators are pretty good too, and we have a bunch of steam we're not
Well,
using.
no, we're actually out of steam up here. The commercial steam engine, which is the really good one,
Mm-hmm.
we're almost out.
Oh. I thought there was a ton that was backed up.
No, what he does have is some tanks here to store the excess. But we're not. Yeah, we've gone cold. So this is the other place we need a lot of coal or something. You've
I need
literally drained
so many
through.
of these basic control circuits.
Probably. So what if I take a bucket? No, I can't. So this is the thing is I don't know. He has this set up in such a way.
Keep in
That he
mind, the
can't.
last time he played modded was Sky Factory when we had it as a server, and he didn't do any of the automation stuff. That was me. So he doesn't really do like we need to figure out how this is going to work with this other part and like the logic behind it.
Yeah. What he's got here isn't too terrible. But all this will do is push excess into here.
But then it doesn't pull it out.
But it can't pull it. It has no way of pulling it out of these tanks, and we can't bucket it.
Why
So,
don't you just put coal blocks in the steam boiler?
because the coal I'm using is from here.
I've got coal blocks on me. Do you want me to switch them out?
Yeah, if you got some on you, why not? We need to get that above 100 again.
So we'd have to have wooden extraction pipes up here going back into this tube, right?
Yeah, but then we'd also need to power them, or we make some. Have you got some steel yet?
I have 3, and I'm desperately needing it to make this tier installer.
Okay, because with 2 steel in a bucket, we can make the mechanism pipes, and we get 8 pipes.
Okay, let's do that.
I've got a bucket on me, so. Crafting table?
Because I'm in the process of making more. I should actually have more down there. It's just a matter of
So,
I don't have it on me. Why did that last one not connect?
not sure, but we can force it.
Now, will it also insert to where it's now extracting from?
No, I have to invert them.
Okay.
These are set to pull. That's literally, it's just a matter of shift right clicking them with the thing change.
Okay, cool. So like when we notice we're running low on steam, we can just come up here and tell it, hey, pick up steam from here.
Yeah, basically.
Cool.
As
Should
long
we
as
set
long
up
as it.
automation of these coal plants here so that it doesn't run out of coal?
That's something I was considering. Do you want to take your one steel ingot stuff? I need 2. Up back in here.
Since this is what we're mainly relying on for uh, power, I
Power.
would think that that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Because it's already
You want to
used
make.
3 blocks of coal. This isn't going to last very long.
Well, you say that, but once that's over 100, it takes time to cool down if it runs out of coal, so it's not doesn't immediately stop producing one.
Yay, we're producing steam again. It's at 100C.
Yep. You see how quickly it's producing steam.
Yes.
Right. Now it will keep running through the coal bots to get that temperature up further, but the temperature is going to stay up for a while, so it doesn't matter to some degree.
Do we want to try and put more commercial steam engines here?
Well, that's the other thing I was thinking of doing. Now it's running at 40. They run at 40 RF a tick. Okay. So, how easy is it to make the commercial steam engines? Just a load of iron. Yeah, if we want to make some more commercial steam engines, we can.
I'm waiting on some resources to fill up right now. Mainly the steel and wrought iron.
So now we're producing steam. I'm actually going to change this pipe so it's just to naught. So in theory, if I set it to normal, it should push in and pull out as needed.
Okay, cool.
There we go. Yeah, now they're acting as buffers. So this is why I like mechanism pipes. They're easy.
I think we can
Just
make
need the
the industrial
configurator.
steam engine too. It's just a bunch of steel though.
Uh, yeah, if we make that, it produces twice as much.
I think I could make one of those with the amount of steel I have right now.
Yeah,
Possibly.
but it would. If we were going to do that, I would just replace the commercial up there with the industrial.
Yeah, let me go
In
ahead and
fact,
make that one.
I expect there is a quest for it as well. I've not been dealing with that chapter so much.
Please let it give us another engine.
Oh, you got a steel tank. Yeah, industrial steel engine, high pressure boiler tank, and liquid fueled boiler tank. So you can fuel it with the liquid. Store more steam in it, probably, at a higher
Mm-hmm.
pressure, and then run the industrial steam engine off it. That is actually a quest in that line on the other page
Hello, name is
to get
Noob.
more power.
Welcome to the stream. Okay, so now I need tin. I don't have. Cool. So I'm making the industrial one, correct?
Yeah. Ah, the enrichment chamber is taking quite a lot of power.
Yes, it is. I can imagine.
Especially when it doesn't have any energy upgrades or speed upgrades. No speed increased power usage, so do we have any do you have any spare osmium plates?
No, I have 10, but I need a ton for the thing that you're having me make.
Okay. Yeah, I need 5 for this.
I have osmium
Make
on me
some in
if
a
you want to
moment.
start making plates.
Yeah, if you want to pass it. You need this sand.
No, I was trying to throw it away. My inventory is rather full.
Just stick it in the chest. Do you want the rest of this osmium back, or?
Just a moment. Okay. I'm probably gonna need to make more plates, to be honest.
Yeah,
Okay, got the industrial steam engine. I'm gonna go swap them out.
cool. Oh, I didn't need. Okay. Way more than I needed. Never mind.
Be ready for power. Maybe. Can't get up there. No!
Oh, no, I did. I needed 8, not 5. 3 of these, apparently. Yeah, I probably need more than that, but.
I mean, even on its slow mode, it's producing more. So, yeah, this is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally double the efficiency of the other one.
Yep.
So, the only problem is how quickly you're using it with all those lasers at the moment.
Yeah, I
How
need to
was
make a
the.
ton of those basic control circuits, and each one of those takes 2 of the redstone circuits. So I'm trying to make a ton of those.
Yeah, I mean, now you've done that, hopefully should start.
Well, if I can get more steel, I might come up here and make another industrial steam engine, because we've still got spare steam to use.
Yeah, I'm more worried about how quickly we produce it once we do run through that buffer.
Well, if that's the case, then I can make, instead of using another industrial steam engine, I can just use the commercial engine.
Well, you could use that anyway. You've got that there.
Yeah,
What
let
I
me
could,
grab
what I need an
emerald
emerald
pipe.
pipe.
Yeah.
What I would recommend we do is actually upgrade the boiler to the high pressure boiler.
We have those
One point.
pieces somewhere for it.
Do we?
Yeah, I had to make all the pieces for that. I could have swore. No, those are the
And we got the
tanks.
iron. That's the iron tank.
Which it might be smarter to use that as a buffer instead of the buildcraft tanks.
Probably. That's probably why they had someone make all the
I could have
parts for
swore I had
it.
to make all the high pressure pieces for a quest. I might just be
Well,
insane.
then they're not on the quest I was looking at.
Okay, I'm just
It was
insane.
the same one as the industrial steam engine, so that's why I was a bit. I don't think so.
Yay, I'm insane.
The under pressure quest. We only need to make one boiler tank and one liquid fueled firebox,
Hmm.
and it will give us 3 more liquid fuel fireboxes and 7 more high pressure boiler tanks to make them work.
Okay.
So we actually need one of each. And that's 2 steel plates for one and 4 steel plates for the other. And a fire charge. Rest is
Nice.
iron. So I expect you could whip those out pretty quick.
Probably.
But then we'd have to go replace the boiler, and the new boiler will run off liquid fuel.
Define liquid
Isn't too
fuel.
much. Well, it's not too much of a problem. Given
What
where I'm
fuel would it
stood.
have to run off of?
Fuel.
Ah.
Fuel. I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. We just take a couple of tanks up and
Yeah,
let
but
it
my
run.
question would be how fast does it use it? Because now we're dependent on this.
Yeah, well, as I say, we can adjust this so we're not so dependent on this.
Yeah, but now we have to collect oil.
Well, for example, I can once, as I say, we saw how cheap these mechanical parts. 2 steel and a bucket. I can already replace half this piping.
Mm-hmm.
I can shrink this down and replace it and have it. How big? Well, 3 blocks with just these mechanical with the buildcraft pipe.
I'm gonna have to reinstall Windows soon. I keep
So I
getting
could
like
tear all this
weird
up,
lag
get it
spikes.
working. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm making
Fab.
the high pressure boiler.
The high pressure box and so liquid fueled boiler firebox and a high pressure boiler tank.
Is it just the walls? So if I look up high
The
pressure, all I get is the high pressure boiler tank. And it's just the
yeah,
wall. Okay.
yeah,
That's
that's
2 steel
but
plates.
yeah, and you only need one of those
Okay.
because the quest is going to give you a load. So we'll get the same sort of idea for the other one. You only need one of the liquid fuel fireboxes. I mean, we could build it down here. I mean, it's smaller than the other boiler. It's a steam thing anyway. But yeah, if I was going to do this, What we do need is a pump to pump some oil if we're going to.
Or we could just use those pipes again.
Well, no, to actually pump oil out of an oil.
Oh, yeah. He has a pump set up there to pump the water.
Yes.
Do we have gunpowder anywhere?
If we don't, you should be able to make it with Reaper Essence. Have plants for. So. There is some. It'll probably be in either this chest or this one. I think we might be out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go make some. I just need to make a fire charge.
Yeah. But yeah, this is all I need for. And some power into it.
Snowballs and potatoes are not being picked up. Hi.
Are there void upgrades on the.
Yeah, somehow they're out of range, but it's like way away from the field? I don't know.
Oh, one of us might have dropped them there and then it unloaded the chunks.
True.
Their inventory, and so they're just items sat on the ground. So yeah, Mov,
Hmm.
when you come back,
On my way? And I'm here. What's up?
all it needs is RF into the refinery.
Mm-hmm. I figured it would be something this simple, because that's all it is here. It's just we end up having to power each of the pipes.
Yeah, most of this is powering the pipes and getting the water through for the combustion engines, but I don't
To
need the
power the pipes.
combustion engines.
Yeah, because you're not powering the pipes anymore. Yeah, I
So,
figured if we just had like normal pipes, it would be that simple. It's just a matter of it's not that simple when you have to power your pipes.
yep.
Okay, how to make gunpowder. Beautiful.
So I'm going to put the rest of these pipes in on logistics chest because I've still got 3 more. I want to make.
What am I missing? Steel plates. Get fire
Wireless
charge.
image matrix and basic matrix.
Furnace.
You
Of
know,
course.
there is a feature I would actually like.
Okay, and what would that be?
Um, that's in newer packs. On newer packs, because it's using JI and not NEI, you can bookmark the items.
Mm-hmm.
You can have your own list of just your to-do list on the left. Really useful.
Right.
And I'm missing it terribly right about now.
Okay, so where was that quest at? What the world enables. Beautiful.
Yep, you found out.
Okay, I've got it.
And I believe it's a 2x2 4 high, I think.
No, it's just a 2x2.
Well, no, you put the fire bots on the bottom,
Mm-hmm. 2x2, 3 high
Uh,
at that point then.
and then
Is
on top of that, okay, 3 high. You put the things on top for the. Did you take a fuel tank with you
nope,
or a pipe?
nope.
I will go get a fuel tank and a pipe, shall I? As I said, you've got
This
plenty of
pump is
power
not
now.
getting water. Why? Oh, there it is.
Uh,
Ignore me.
so yeah, your lasers, by the way, are using a full ATRF for tech.
Jeez.
So everything we're producing, we're using. Um, Good to know. Do you
Yeah.
want to attach? Do you want? Once we've done this, what? You still got the commercial steam engine on you?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, attach. Uh, so if I bring, I want that. If I do, we have an emerald? No, let's make an emerald kinesis pipe. Or some basic universal cable. That would also work.
Does that actually transfer to the diamond kinesis pipes?
The universal cable, I
Yeah.
don't know. Universal cable transfers 1.28 thousand RF for tech. That's what
Yeah,
I
but
do
the
know.
issue is we already have this infrastructure to transfer energy via the diamond kinesis pipe.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know whether it will connect or not. I'd imagine it would because the diamond kinesis pipe can connect to machines and stuff, can't it?
Mm-hmm.
As it's a different mod, it would just be a different RF receptor or giver.
Why is energy going into the wall over here? Oh, he's got a squeezer, centrifuge, and an
Yeah,
acclimator. Okay.
there's a few things.
Hi. All set up.
But do you want to add the other?
I figured we would do it over here rather than around this guy.
Well, I was thinking of replacing this guy with the other one.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I've got that set up.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So,
We need to
shall I?
get fuel into it.
Yeah,
It-
connected fine.
Okay. But we need to get fuel into the high pressure boiler.
Yeah, that's easy enough done. I'm about to. Oh wait, I put the other pipes down. Oops. Let me just go get the other pipes.
Nice,
That
Ewan.
was an inventory issue. That was an inventory issue.
Like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna need these pipes. I'm just gonna set them down and walk away and go do the thing that I needed the pipes for.
Well, I needed some other pipes for something else, is what the case was. So you notice there's actually a gold kinesis pipe up there. There we go.
Yes? Maybe? I don't know.
No, not gold, emerald
Emerald,
kinesis pipe
yes.
for extraction. So if the diamond didn't connect, I actually had the ability because I needed an inventory spot to make it. Da-da-da-dum.
Hello. And there it goes.
Warming up,
Yep, we're at 26C. Now we need to get the infrastructure set up top here.
which is the industrial steam engine. Yeah,
Hello,
that's
Bailey
one
Rage.
thing. That is the one problem with mechanism pipes. They actually have their own tool for breaking them. Kind of expensive to make. So. Do you have the other steam engine up here? Commercial.
Here we go. Tinkers, yes. Tinkers is in this pack. It is Regrowth.
You have a lever.
I don't think it's gonna work there,
There's
is
no.
it? You broke the tank! You can't do that! Obsidian. No, that's steel, thaumium, and alumite.
Where? I think it
Um,
will. You've got to
yeah, it's
remember
gotta have
there's no
steel.
steam in it at the moment.
Or steel, steam. Hmm.
Well, that's not a
We're
problem.
almost there,
So,
yeah. '81. Now, do you have to change the universal cable to output to this? Or is it just gonna realize that it can?
I think it will just fill it up. We'll see in a minute.
9 more C to go. Galacticraft, not a chance here. This is focused on this world at the moment. Yeah, Regrowth is focused on rebuilding the overworld. 98,
Yeah.
99, and we are producing steam. However, we're not getting any into the engines. What dirt is that? This is cracked sand, not dirt.
What I might do is do that and do that. Break those engines, and this doesn't have to be on top or anything.
Right. Yeah, because we can move all of this wiring down there, or cabling.
Oops.
You've now filled your tank with water.
No, because apparently these tanks don't keep inventory when you pick them up anyway.
Ouch. Is it hard, cracked sand, or the pack? The pack can be rather grindy, and cracked sand cannot be picked up with a shovel. What is like in that mod pack? Okay, so you're probably meaning the mod pack. Um, it's kind of fun. Like I said, the main purpose is you end up having to build the
There you
world
go.
again. So there's a couple of magic mods that allow you to like re-change the terrain and place large amounts of blocks at once, like redoing grass and stuff. Um, so Botania allows you to reform the terrain by replacing large amounts of it with grass. Um, then the other thing would be Witchery allows you to change the biome, if I'm not mistaken. Not sure on that front. Um, so yeah. Ender IO is in it? No, I don't think so. It's one of those packs that kind of fits out of the mold in some cases.
Hmm.
What's up?
Well, I'm not seeing this good blue.
Is there no way to connect it on the side of the universal cable. Where's your smeltery? It's all the way in that direction.
It is connected to the universal cable.
Well, no, like tell the
Oh,
universal cable to output.
no.
Hmm.
Not to another pipe. Not to another
So we're gonna have to
pipes anyway.
use the emerald kinesis pipes.
Looks
What if we
like it.
put in an
Ah,
emerald
so no.
kinesis pipe here?
Oh, that works.
Kind of.
I
I'm not
saw
seeing any
whip.
blue though.
Oh no, I saw it dash through. It went all the way
Okay.
through down. This is. It'll take a little while to make enough to. Right. So, actually, I have plenty of universal cables. So let's.
I'm concerned about the amount of steam we're producing.
A
Hello,
lot.
Pro Ethan. Well, we're not producing enough to keep up with the industrial steam engine.
Well, it's heating up. It produces faster and faster as it heats.
Okay.
I think it is just about keeping up.
Well, the industrial steam engine isn't going full tilt, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's getting faster and faster now.
So it'll be song
I
and
think.
then the number after it gives you a response, rather than repeating the song name.
But I was planning on trying to connect to these buffers, but that pipe I've got is a bit of a problem here.
There you go.
No, kinesis pipe, not kinesis pipe, is the one that's the problem. I'm talking about the Steam side of things.
It should list the artists when it asks. Otherwise, you can request it by the link from Spotify. So copy song
So,
link in the Spotify application.
like I said, the industrial steam engine's still accelerating. Everything's accelerating still, so it's now the industrial steam engines are almost at maximum now. Getting
Yep.
more and more steam, so it is working. Oh, that's the wrong way. That doesn't help.
No, do song monster, and then it should give you a list of songs and then who they're by, and then choose the one that says it's by Skillet. Otherwise, search it on Spotify, either the webpage or the application, and then copy the song link and do song and then the song link.
What I want to do is I want a little bit more pipe so we can connect it all back up to our buffers there. And also so we can connect it to this side too. So we need some more steel for that. Do you have any more steel on you?
No, I don't. Number 3 is specifically mentioned as Cayenne West. It's 1 is by Savage, 2 is by Skillet, and 3 is by Cayenne West. So it goes from left to right.
I believe it's Kanye West.
Well, I'm not good at pronouncing words, so.
I mean, I don't listen to Kanye West, but I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced.
Well, I've never heard of him, so.
Oh, interesting. Never had a Kanye West. Okay.
There you go. You got it.
Let me just check something.
Okay, we're also out of fuel in this tank, so it's all stored in the uh, tank now, boiler tank. Yeah, generally when you see a list like that, it's stored left to right, so you'll see the number, then all the
Yep.
data about it. Storing data before the
Yep.
number can kind of get confusing.
He's the rapper that he is the rapper that is married to Kim Kardashian.
Well, that would explain why I've never heard of him.
Well, he's famous in his own right before he married. To be fair.
Yeah, but like, one, I'm not that into rap. Really, the only rap I've ever consistently listened to is dualcore. So,
Fair enough. Joe Core is better than Kanye West. I would agree.
and then not only that, like anytime I see anything about the Kardashians, it's just like, okay, I'm just gonna forget that and never have to worry about it again. Not that I worried about it in the first place.
I don't worry about it in the first place either.
Right. It's
But
like,
yeah,
okay,
it
let's
was
move on. It's
before the
senseless
whole
information.
the Kardashians thing. Yeah.
Hey, you don't shift on these, you, and you're supposed to run.
I am.
You shifted for a
Jesus string.
second.
I might have accidentally hit the wrong key. They are next to each other.
Not on my keyboard, they're on the other side. I've got left shift and right control. Yay, all the fuels.
Then how can you hit tap control nice and easy while keeping your fingers on WASD?
I have a very long thumb.
Yeah, I can't reach. I can just about tap the menu button.
Now I could technically bind it to my numpad keys on my mouse, and that would work.
Oh yeah, I could bind it to my mouse too.
Yeah. I've actually thought of like having like some of the default keys on my mouse bound to movement keys in Minecraft, just to where I could actually play Minecraft one-handed. So I have keys on
I
the side of my
prefer.
mouse for like functions.
Yeah, I mean I have 4 on mine.
I have
Um,
12.
on this specific mouse I'm using, I have 4. However, I have 2 mouse that are in a bag there that both have full numpads on the side that I can bind to anything I like. So
Yeah, it's quite useful. I just bound them to the regular numpad and then multiply, minus, and divide, and then I use auto hotkey to perform functions beyond that.
cobalt in there.
Yes, there is 109 ingots worth. I don't remember what I needed cobalt for, but
I think I was just getting rid of a load of ore or something.
I'm drowning. Hmm. Okay. Oh, I see.
So it's just a trick when you're using a smeltery. Mathematical trick, I know. So you want a multiple of 9 if you want to be able to cast out into blocks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, and it's telling you how many ingots you got.
Right?
Now, at the moment, it's obviously a multiple of 9 because it's 99, but I started at 101. Just an easy way, little easy rule is a multiple of 9, the digits also add to a multiple of 9.
Okay.
Okay? So, if you take the digits and add them together, and it doesn't come to a multiple of 9, and you weren't sure, pull some out and try again.
Got it.
for an ingot, and then you're left with blocks worth into matches.
That is the Patenia armor, Bailey Rage. I think that's a
Yes,
tier higher than what I'm wearing, right?
sort of. It has the same level of protection, which is iron.
Mm-hmm.
However, if you hit me, you're seeing you getting damaged at all.
Yes, quite a bit.
Wait a moment. Do I have? Oh wait, let me take my boots off because they have. And my chest plate.
I think I have to take my armor
Okay.
off.
Well, no. It's not that. It's also it will spawn from time to time. It will spawn a fairy which does damage.
Okay.
Britannia fairy.
Yeah, but I think we ended up figuring out that I was protected from that because I'm wearing Patenia armor.
No, you're not because the Guy Guardian also spawns fairies.
Okay, cool. 100 by 100 smeltery is a good way to corrupt your world. Yeah. I don't think we have a use for that yet.
A 100 by 100 smeltery won't work.
What's the max? I remember at one
Intel
point they
level
made
of
it
9 by
configurable.
9, I think. I think it is configurable, but I think the maximum's still a 9 by 9. What you can do
Okay.
is you could turn that down as a modpack creator.
Okay, got it.
I think it's 9 by 9. It might be 7 by 7. Whatever, 100 by 100 won't work.
I think it was
What
that
you
they didn't.
can do is
Isn't it?
go 256 up, 255 up. So you need the base right. The
Something that I
base
find
just above
interesting about the
bedrock and two
way
straight up.
you have to choose the size of multi-block structures, and they're having to go across this in vanilla now too, is you have to consider what happens when part of it's unloaded, and if you really want to deal with that. Project Ozone 2 stream,
Yeah.
that would be good. You know, I used to do Project Ozone 2. Or was that Project Ozone Light we were doing? That were hosting at the time?
I think it might have been light we were hoping at the
Okay.
time.
Well, what I'm talking about is like when they introduced scaffolding, everybody was upset that it had a limit as far as how far you could place it. You know how the vanilla scaffolding works, Ewan, right?
No, but I'd imagine it's similar to the modded, only more limited because vanilla.
Well, in
I
a
can't
way.
program anything in vanilla.
So you can get it to go up, and you can get it to go out by right-clicking on different faces of the block. But then you break the
Right?
bottom block, and everything that's connected to it
To
breaks.
collapses.
Right.
That's pretty much how the scaffolding in something like Carpenter's blocks works. Yeah.
Right. But people were getting upset because it has a maximum range of like, I think like 10 blocks. I don't know the exact number. Um, this is a 1.7.10 pack, and it's also a private world. So, sorry, you're not able to log in. So, when I first heard about it, I'm like, oh, well, that stinks. That makes it really useless because now if I'm like really high in the air, I have to drop this massive pillar down to get any sort of distance out of it. But when you think about it, it kind of makes sense because you don't want that cascading block breaking to happen between chunks.
Well, it may still happen between chunks,
Well,
but
over unloaded
less
chunks, I
likely.
should say. So if I've got a massive scaffolding line going off in that direction, and it goes out of my loaded chunk radius, how does it handle that?
Yeah. With modded, we'd probably just cache that's connected to the other chunk and be.
Right. But they don't do that in vanilla, and it's kind of interesting.
No.
Thank you for the follow, Towering Broom. Happy to have you.
No, because I can't program anything in vanilla.
You saw that they have a ton of like job openings right now, right?
I haven't gone and had a look, but you keep
Um,
saying they do.
I think Ewan has it backed up, but he's having hard drive issues. So, um,
What the?
The Project Ozone
The old
world.
pro- yeah, getting it off those drives is a right nightmare at the moment, and
Yeah.
haven't fixed. I haven't fixed the one drive. So the drives were in a RAID 5 array, which
Hmm.
is fine as long as only one drive is dead at any one time.
But a couple of them died.
Well, a couple of them were wearing out, so I tried to replace them.
Hmm.
As I was replacing them, one totally died while I broke the connector on a new one. That new one has all the data already copied across that I broke the connector on.
Are you able to send it out to get the connector repaired while keeping the data?
Not by the people who make the drive. Western Digital will not do that.
Okay.
And it's incredibly expensive. Technically, I could solder on a newer connector myself, but I haven't gone trawling to buy a new connector and everything yet, and it's been like it for about a year.
Nice.
But yeah, unless I get that drive in with two other good ones and a fresh one, I can't use all four of them
Well,
without
that's a
blanking them,
issue.
which is a bit of an issue, yeah.
Yeah.
So I know what the problem is, I know how to fix it.
It's just a long
The,
and painful fix.
the thing is, I have the drive that it replaced, and
Hmm.
that still has the data on it. And none of the data actually changed in that time, but because the timestamp's different, it will not do it, and I can't get it to reset the timestamp and
Got
force
it.
it. So yeah, all the annoyance, basically.
What's it like being a
So
streamer?
this,
Fun.
yep. Da-da-da-dum. So what I need. Okay, so do we actually have moss still yet?
Yes, I've got 17 in my inventory. I'm trying to make this tier installer.
Okay, we got a couple spare after that. We'll make some more pipes and we'll fix all the steam up there fully. In time, I was trying to make this. Oh right, I needed some things. I needed some arm plates. That's not really cool. Image silicon weather, which is image silicon ingot, which is image silicon ore, which is different
Image, image,
pattern of these
image.
things.
Okay, see you later, Bailey.
So I know why it's called the Mysica Cloud Terminal now, by the way.
Okay.
Mysica is basically the title character of the anime that it's based on.
Nice. Hey, Ewan, check it out.
Hey! So if you go right click that on one of the machines, I believe it will upgrade it to the
Can I use it on the
first
lasers?
factory. No, it has to be one of the mechanism machines. I would suggest possibly the metallurgic infuser, but
Cool.
so now it can do three at once with the appropriate power cost that doing three at once takes.
Hmm. I can imagine.
Okay, do you have spare steel?
There you go.
I need a.
And there's 2 more in the blast furnace.
I don't need this much. We'll put
How are you dealing with the creosote oil, by the way? Because
at
we're
the
about to fill up.
moment.
Yeah.
I haven't actually been dealing with it at all yet.
Because it's going to
Type
stop
out
once
to
that's full.
attack. I expect we'll make some mechanical parts for that as well in a moment. Um,
And there it goes. It stopped.
Right. Do you want to? Okay. Do you want to take some of these tanks? So make a tank by the side of it and keep some.
Like the iron
There are
tanks.
uses for it. Maybe Buildcraft ones, so we can buffer some. Going to
Where did you
have
put
like a
them?
little bit of a buffer. But what?
Do you
I don't
have
know whether we have
buildcraft
any.
tanks? No, we don't.
I don't know if we have any spare.
I mean, they're just glass.
Oh yeah, I didn't say they were expensive. I just didn't think we got any spare.
Okay, let me make some.
Yeah, if you just stack those next to it for now, and then we can also add um a void tank of some kind as well.
There's such a thing as a void tank.
Yeah, void liquids. Don't know what we've got available. Well, we can use a void fluid pipe from BC Transport. That would do it. I think that's probably our best option in this particular pack. Lots of things. Some.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else.
Oh, we can actually upgrade the Binny Core compartment. We might do that. Um, so then I can move the seeds to it because we actually run out of room for the seeds. The only thing I use that for. Put 2 of the seeds in
Okay, all set up. We now have 128,000 as a buffer.
there. Cool.
Like twice as much as
That's,
the coke oven itself stores. I think these buildcraft tanks would be a lot better if they stacked horizontally too. Like they'd look cooler. Because right now you can stack them super tall, but they kind of look stupid once they get so tall. If that makes any sense. Because they're already thinner than a single block, and then once you make them like 30 or 40 blocks tall, they just kind of look dumb.
yeah, okay.
I
Just
don't know. It's just they look so thin, and then you just stack them super tall. I feel like they'd look better if you could make them a little bit thicker.
okay. I do not think Steam's going to be a problem for a while now.
Is it running super
Oh,
fast now?
it's
Did,
running quite nicely.
did you get the
I
other one
need
set up?
another. I just need to add a lever to it.
I'll grab one.
I got one up here.
Okay, cool.
There we go.
So we should be making 120 RF per tick now?
Yeah. Well, not quite. We're up to 119. There you go, 120 now.
Cool.
Give it some time to warm up. We're up to 665 degrees Celsius in this steam high pressure boiler. We're up to 381 in the low pressure boiler. And they're both connected. Plenty of steam now. That's going to always be right.
Couldn't you insert from here and then extract from a higher point? Like for this tank? Or is it actually going to act as a buffer just being like that?
I don't know.
And I guess the best
I'm
way
not
to
happy.
test would be to prevent them from extracting from the boiler, right?
I'm not happy about something here. There we go. They seem well. They're full at the moment.
Yeah, but so are the
Yeah.
engines and the boiler.
So what you're saying is, if I take all these out, will it actually pull one more to? Is it still?
No, it's completely emptied out now. So it's not pulling from these at all.
Yeah, I did wonder that. Okay.
So what you'll have to do is get 2 more Buildcraft tanks. Put them here. Have the bottom row insert and the top row extract.
Yeah, I would actually have to. Yeah, but I also wouldn't want to. I would have to split the pipes up as well.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
because
I
you
can
don't want
do
to
it.
be inserting and extracting from the same tank with the same pipe.
Yeah, otherwise you'll go around in circles.
Circles are fun
I
though.
mean, I could do it, but I'm not going to bother at the moment.
Okay. Yeah, we're producing enough steam and we've got fuel to last for a while.
Yep. And we got plenty of heat in there as well already.
Cool. So what do you want to do now?
Right, back down. I need to continue with my image stuff.
I think I'm going to try and focus on getting the oil set up
Okay.
to where we actually have a process for that because there was
Well,
another
do you want
oil
power?
well.
Well, the other thing is, do you want to try and start looking into the power storage ones of mechanisms so sometimes we can store some
Possibly,
energy?
but I'm afraid of running out of fuel.
Well, if we're storing it somewhere, we've got a buffer anyway.
Yeah. Let me see where this other oil well was. Okay, so that's over here. And my question
There's one
is,
down.
does this one go down to... Well, if you look behind the magical forest you've made, there's one.
There's one over there.
Yeah, but it doesn't like come up out of the ground, it's like a big puddle. Do you know if those
Oh no,
actually go down? Or
there
if
will
they're
be
just
something.
puddles?
No, there'll be a hole somewhere underneath with it
Okay,
going down.
so we'll just have to start pumping out to find the hole.
Yeah,
Okay, that works.
just start pumping out. It should be fine.
So what I'll
Buildcraft.
need is I'll have to disassemble our current one and then move it over with pipes and stuff so we can like get a self-sustaining power source over there.
Or I could just, or we could just run a pipe, energy pipe, of course.
Yeah, maybe. That's a lot of pipe though. And then we would still need somewhere to store it all.
Or universal cable.
And the
Not like
universal
universal cables.
cables are still pretty expensive.
They're not too bad. I mean, it's just the steel that's expensive. 2 steel and a
Y
redstone. They get
yeah,
8.
but if you look at the diamond, no, there's diamond transport pipe. Where's the diamond kinesis pipe?
Yeah, that has 2 diamonds, glass, and a redstone. You
That's
make the
still cheaper.
transport pipe. You make the transport pipe into kinesis pipe by.
Yeah, that's still cheaper than steel. Steel's taking a very long time to make right now. Like a whole 4-step process.
But I'm also, how much does a diamond kinesis pipe transfer? I can't remember. I think you'll find that the
I
cable
think when you're
transfers
talking
water.
about a buildcraft pump, it doesn't matter.
Okay, probably not.
I mean, they're meant to be like the absolute basics of moving fluids.
Well, what I would have done, as I say, because we got a load, we've got that like 48. We've got 39 universal cable. It's replace as much of this run. Start replacing this run going down with universal cable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'll have to tap off it with an emerald one, but past
Right.
that, you'll have all the diamonds back that you use. So
Pat, please stop. So, what I'm thinking is we can move the fuel refining over there, and then just run the pump off of the fuel that it makes. But I may be stupid there. Because if this is all the fuel refining is, then we don't have to worry about
yep.
getting a cable all the way over there.
Well,
And
then the pump and the refinery both need power.
Right. But they should be able to run off of one engine, right? Or at least the amount of fuel we make should run 2 engines. Because we're doing that
Yeah.
here. We're running 1 refinery and fueling like 3 engines.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you can fuel. You should be able to fuel a combustion engine off that without any problems.
Right. And the speed of the refinery will vary depending on the amount of power it gets. So if we put the pump as the priority, and then the fuel refinery as the second priority, then good.
I'm not sure we can quite prioritize like that, but okay.
Well, wouldn't it be prioritized based on how close it is to the power source?
Not necessarily for RF.
Hmm.
Not quite how RF tends to work. Maybe, maybe not. It depends on how the piping handles RF. I'm not sure.
I don't know either. I was kind of hoping.
It could be more like round robin, basically.
Okay.
In which case, it's basically equally sharing.
I really hate that the only way you can fill the crafting table is by putting every single item you have into the recipe.
What do you mean?
Like, if I wanted to craft a bucket, I have to shift click the question mark, but then it puts all of my iron into crafting that bucket.
Well, no, if you just right click the question mark and put 1 in.
Okay. But then if I left click the question mark, it just puts the highlight in. But then left clicking it, or right clicking it, that's weird.
Oh no. Oh wait, it highlights.
It highlights it if you left click it, but I haven't tried right clicking it.
No, it's not right click. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, I know that there has been a way to do that before, but it's not working as I would expect it to.
Yeah, it's not. You're right.
Do we have a gear
I think.
cast?
Yes, we do.
You know where?
The metals
Beautiful.
test. Are we actually empty of?
No.
Oh, we've got 2 more blocks of cobalt. Why did you stack all the cobalt in the way so you can't get that?
Because I'm annoying. Why else?
I can't. Just ask him. Oh.
UN.
I didn't realise until I already recollect.
Now it's like broken.
Actually, we got some advantage here, sir. So,
Well, no, you can now use the UN. You're still breaking things. You could have literally just done it the normal way that second time.
I've done both. It's both.
I just need an iron gear. We don't need to mess with pipes. Okay, so pump. Okay, now I need 2
All right.
tanks and redstone. I like how that was faster, but
Oh, this will be a lot faster when I've got this sorted. Why is it not disconnecting? I'm going to replace these because I can actually make these redstone.
oh, no, never mind.
Redstone sensitivity on. So why can't I disconnect them? What?
Cool, got a pump.
Okay. I suggest we move one of these then.
How do you make those fluid cables?
The one I'm using.
Yeah,
I've got a load on me. It's two still in
steel
a
in a
bucket,
bucket.
but
Yep,
I
I
got
can make
some
them.
on me. I got 18 on me that you can have.
I'm not sure how many I'm gonna need, so I'm just gonna walk away with the crafting table.
Okay. Turn on. Right. All I need is a couple of levers.
Couple of levers.
And that's set backwards. Okay. So Marv, if you come
Yes,
to the smeltery,
you've set up the pipe system.
I have set up some pipes, yes.
Nice. I'm trying to work on the oil thing at the
Not what I
moment.
was trying to work on, but I fixed some pipes because. You want me to bring? I can bring those 18 pipes over while I'm.
Well, I've forgotten universal cable, so I had to come back. And this away.
Why?
So
Why pump out that one and not this one? Because this one's closer.
they're the same one, aren't they?
I don't think so.
I would think they are the same one. I have no idea.
Probably not. Uh, you, yeah, yeah, it should.
Well, hold on. I was trying to. I was gonna pump it into a tank first.
Okay. Oh, how about putting the refinery over here or something then?
Why?
Well, ideally, we want to turn the refinery around as well.
Okay.
Oops. Do we want to go into the backside of the refinery for the oil? Whoa. We need a water supply too.
Yep. Got it right here.
I need a bridge or something. Get over that.
I've just been jumping.
Yeah, I have too, but I'm also trying to avoid jumping into you. Oh, and it helps when the jump button works.
There we go.
Isn't reporting connected properly.
Now, for the fuel, we're probably going to have to think of some other way to store that. I was trying to keep the tops open so we could use the buildcraft tanks that can go up, particularly for the oil because now the pump's going to stop.
Why is this not connecting? Oh wait, oh I know why. Redstone sensitivity was turned 5 that it shouldn't have. There we go. So if the pump, yeah, that's fine. If the pump does turn off, it's not really too much of a problem though.
Yeah, but we're needing to, yeah, I guess it's not too big of a deal, but we should have a, like, decent storage of fuel somewhere. Do you want to make that iron tank over here fuel?
Yeah, we can do.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab the supplies for that.
Basically, why? There we go. We have a pipe for fuel.
And then that way we can come over here and fill things up with fuel, and that thing will just constantly be running.
Yep.
Ah! Why are these two iron tank walls not crafting or stacking?
Possibly because if you place them, it remember something in the MBT or something. So
Either that or one
different
stack
item,
was from the quest and the NVT's different?
something like that.
Something weird. Okay, can I put the valves on the corners?
I honestly don't know because I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've used them.
Okay,
So
so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 3, 5, 7, 9. Let's go with 3. And 4 tall. Well, it's connecting.
yeah, it's whether the multi-block full. Yeah, and the multi-block's not full.
So let's try moving the
That
valve.
yeah, try moving that one. There we go.
Cool. And we can make this taller, technically. Because we have more valves and gauges. You want to make it a bit taller?
What happens to stuff that I've started putting stuff in there?
Well, it's only 80 in there right now. I'm not worried about it.
If it remembers it, won't we?
Yep, So heights can be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just see how high we can go up to 8.
Do you actually need more gauge up the front, or do you only need one gauge? Just
You
wondering.
don't need any gauge, it just looks cool. Because you can see what's in
Yeah.
it, just looking at it.
Yep. At
How high
the
am I?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm gonna go one more and then cap it off.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, down one.
Down one?
Yeah, I was double checking because counted right.
Okay.
There we go. And yeah, it looked like it did keep because we're now up to 100 and something.
Cool.
There is
There's a gauge in there. Yeah, it definitely keeps.
rescued. Yep.
So now we should be able to get through most of this oil up top just fine. And then we should be able to find where we need to keep going too. I'm hoping it's somewhere near this middle, and it shouldn't take too much to move all this over.
I'm trying to remember whether it's. This is the thing I don't like about Regrowth pumps.
It goes to the edge and then comes in.
Well, it's not just that they don't do anything like replace with
Blocks.
yeah, or anything. So you've got all the flow updates every time it does it.
Well, it kind of makes sense as far as like a machine goes, but it doesn't make sense as far as reducing lag and updates.
Yep. Which is why most pumps these days do actually
I wonder if it would be worth it to run
replace with
another
blocks.
engine here so we get faster conversion, because we're full on oil now.
Possibly.
I mean, I can go and grab another engine and it wouldn't be too hard to set it back up. We just need to move the water to export this way.
Uh
Okay, on my way back.
no.
What's up?
I think it just put oil in a pipe. I don't want oil in. That's going to be annoying.
Oh, now there's oil in this combustion engine.
There will be because. Oh, it's.
Ewan, just extract from the side of the Everfull urn.
You can't. You can only extract from the top.
Okay, then put it next to the pump.
Yeah, but that's still not going to. Okay, so that's not how the oil got into the pipe. It wasn't that one.
Okay.
The oil got into the pipe when I placed this one above
Ah,
the pump because it connected to the pump. So what I'm trying to do is, could we have another Buildcraft tank?
I don't have any.
Or any kind of tank, quite frankly.
None.
I don't have any inventory for it.
I crafted all that I had.
Do you mind? You don't mind if we lose a tank's worth of oil, do you?
Not at all, no. It fell in the oil, Ewan.
Hey. Picked it up?
Yep. We're gonna have to lose more than one tank, I think. Nope, we're good.
Right.
I'm gonna move the Everfull urn underneath to here.
Okay, it don't really matter which way.
Well, it's just gonna be a little bit more clean that way. Cool. Ready to switch them on? This one's gonna burn through oil first.
That's okay. Oil is a valid fuel, it's just not sufficient.
We're definitely refining faster.
Yeah, we should be. Now, we can actually upgrade these pipes, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
8 of these found an enriched alloy, which is really quite cheap.
Yeah, we have like a stat. Because I made it by accident.
And rather than 1 bucket at a time, they transfer 4 buckets at a time.
Okay.
And that's the other thing, is these pipes can actually act as a pump too.
Okay. I'm
I've
not
never
sure it
done
works
that.
in the case of the oil, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Well, I don't think it does because we have to get it to move multiple sources. I'd imagine
Don't know
that's really
how.
only useful in getting it to move like a water source. It replenishes.
I honestly don't know. It has a pump. I don't know how. I never used. It has a pump rate and.
No idea. But we don't have to worry about fuel now.
Nope.
As long as this actually does go down into the ground, which I'm starting to worry about. Oh. We've only got a few sources left here.
Well, we've actually got quite a stockpile in that Regrowth tank, so
Yeah,
I'm
we
not
do.
too worried anyway.
But yeah, I'm thinking this is just a puddle from how this looks.
Not like we don't have 96 buckets already pumped out and stored.
Gosh, there's this tiny little like fruit fly just like landing on my face.
Yep, that's annoying. Anyway, so what was it I was making?
An ice cream cone.
Right. Do you know the basic tier installer you made? There's a
Mm-hmm.
quest by the way, and it gives you 2 more of those.
Okay.
So you might want to install those on 2 more of the machines.
Cool. Can't make it over
And
this
that's
wall.
the other thing. That's the other fun thing. I suggest some power storage next. And then you can do the bio generators. Is mechanisms power. One mechanisms power stuff.
So that's their energy cubes.
Yep.
More
And they
control
act as
circuits. More circuit boards.
a multi-block of sorts. You can also recharge items in them if I recall correctly. It's a bit like a capacitor from Ender.io. I think.
This is gonna take me like another 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, I didn't say that was necessary today or now.
Yeah.
Right, so
Those control circuits are a pain to craft.
we just said you might want to look into doing that next.
Yep.
That's all. So for me, next on the list is right. So I was trying to make a wireless image me. So I need. So I do need a couple of control circuits for those. Oh right, I was doing this silicon, wasn't I? There's the silicon ore. Need to smelt this up. What are furnaces?
I'm gonna move some of these fuel tanks we have up to the
Do you want to upgrade?
thing.
Have you upgraded? Oh, you have upgraded. Richmond. Okay, cool.
Yep. As well as the crusher.
Yep, I'm going to need the crusher in a minute. So all we want
Also,
is
our
more
world
speed
anchor
and
is
energy.
almost out of ender pearls.
Yeah, I did notice that.
I'm gonna bring some up.
Still several hours worth on it, but still.
Yeah, well, we're probably not gonna be back on for the next several hours.
No,
So it's probably a good idea to refill it now.
probably.
Okay, ender pearls, where do we go? Okay, guess I'm going down to the new farm.
Right, so 4 iron plates and 5 iron. Okay. We got some basic control circuits, by the way, in this chest over here.
Okay. How
But
many?
you were saying they're really hard to make. A few. I mean, I've just nicked 2, but
It's not that they're hard, it's that the materials are like
there's 15.
slow. 15. Jeez.
15. There's also 3 steel plates, 3 plates, an osmium plate.
Yeah, like if you go through it, I have to make the redstone chipset, the enriched iron, and the basic circuit board. The enriched iron is wrought iron, and the redstone chipset's the build
Diddle-diddle.
crafting, and the basic circuit board is the this guy. So it's like I have to have 4 or 5 machines running to get that to be made efficiently. So it's not that it's necessarily hard, it's just it's a multi-step per machine process.
Do you need? Can we turn off these redstone chipsets for a while?
Yeah,
Need them.
you need the power or you need the lasers.
Power more than anything, but I'm okay at the moment. I'm just noticing this is drawing quite a bit of power in the roller machine for what I'm doing.
Yeah, go right ahead.
That said, we're up to our 2 hour mark, I believe.
Yep.
Dismiss, please, so I can. Oh, now I can move my mouse again. Yay. Just.
Reinforced iron plate. That's a weird looking texture.
Academy Craft. Start seeing some of the others in Academy Craft there. I have. So I'm literally still making the basics things.
Man, the lasers are like flickering now.
Right, that's part of my point. I do need a couple of those chipsets.
We should have a ton by now. I mean, we can probably just stop this.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and stop it.
Okay. That's the 2 data chips I needed. So I need some more of those. I need 4 more of those reinforced iron plate. A better way of making them than this. They don't have the machine yet.
Grab the wrong stuff.
You might actually be able to, with all those control circuits in there, you might actually be able to make an end.
That's what I'm working on.
Okay. And we also got these energy upgrades and speed upgrades. Which machine do you want to upgrade?
Not too worried, to be honest.
We should still upgrade them. It does make a big difference.
Well, no, what I mean is, like, I don't really... Like, I don't have any preference.
Yeah. Well, which one do you use the most of will be the best option.
I don't generally use the mechanism machines. Really, the most I use is the rolling machine, but I can't do anything with that one.
Okay. So that's the wireless matrix and a basic matrix core. That's a lot. I need more data chips. Okay. Do you need all those control circuits?
Nope. Let me see. I think I'm done with them. Here. They are
I
back in the
need
chest.
1, 2,
Cat, stop
4
it!
of them.
Please, be quiet. I don't think there's anything I can do about it right now.
Nope.
that?
Oops.
I'm so confused. Okay. So I need to turn regular steel into refined steel, but I need coal coke.
That's
Okay.
okay.
The one recipe was saying I could use regular coal, but the blast furnace wasn't taking it.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm so putting a muffling upgrade.
I really don't mind the sounds.
For the crushing factory, I've I've done mechanisms so often that that's already better. The muffling upgrade doesn't fully eliminate the sound, it just makes it a lot quieter.
Mm-hmm.
Muffles it. Quite nice, really. So I need 4 of those and I need 8 of those. Any more iron. Can I use the roll machine? Yeah, okay.
Just needed to roll those one set of plates.
Now that's the other thing. Roller machine starting on its own. Some of the time, and some of the time I'm having to click.
Okay, so it'll start on its own if you have more than one recipe in it.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. You have to click for the last one.
Yep. Well, you have to click if there's only the one recipe in it, because the idea is that once it has that one recipe in it, you can then just autofill it with like a hopper or something, and then it'll craft
Yeah.
from there. So we
Yeah,
now
so you
have
have
an
to click.
energy cube.
And it's draining all my power, yep.
Yep. So we should probably figure something out on that front. But yeah, like
What I
putting
would
the energy
recommend we
cube
do.
between everything.
Yeah, do you have some universal cable to replace these cables?
Yes.
So I'm thinking. And that one. Then put the energy cube in there.
Cool.
And we have this extract from the energy cube.
Interesting that you're still not getting any power. You have to set
Yeah, I
everything
might
else
need to.
to insert.
Shouldn't be everything else, but this one maybe. Oh wait, side config input. That's an output. That's the problem. Oh no, you've set that to that's set to its pull. That's pull. There we go.
And then if you set the
There we
rest to
go.
none, you can actually see the inside. Cool. And I just went ahead and set the rest of them to insert. Looks good to me.
Yep.
Now we're properly
you
storing
missed.
energy. When we walk up, the machines will actually work. Because that
Missed
pipe
one.
was storing like the most minuscule amount of energy.
Yeah, mostly it was storing it at the other end.
Right, so then you'd still be limited by most of the transfer capacity it had.
Right, I need some of those redstone chips. Okay.
I really can't tell what we're being limited by here. Like, the pipe is completely full, but the refinery is hardly putting anything out. Like, the refinery doesn't have anything in it, but the pipe's full. Like, how does that balance out? So
Give
what's
me a
limiting our
moment.
production?
The refinery has a top speed, so it could be that.
Yeah, I know the refinery has a top speed, and I'd be fine if we reached that. But if we are at the refinery's top speed, then why is the pipe completely full of fuel?
Because the pipe the pipe can only the pipe tr- the pipe might not be, but the pipe only transfers at a bucket a tick.
That's still really fast.
Yeah, it's probably transferring at exactly the same rate the refinery's top speed is hitting. What I'm thinking. There it goes, empty.
Okay, yeah, that's
What
what
did
it is then. So now we gotta wait for everything to warm back up. Nice.
Yeah. Why did we turn it all off?
Because I wanted to see how fast it would empty out if that was the case. They're on.
Oh. Replace the levers. There we go.
That's weird, but okay. Yeah, okay,
So
whatever.
the pipe might not actually be totally full, by the way. Just
Oh
showing that
yeah,
there's
this one
some in
doesn't
there.
show how much. Okay, that's fair.
It does sort of, but it's not very accurate.
Well, yeah, because accuracy takes more calculations. Okay, cool. So we have an energy cube, we have fuel production, we have a better steam production. Lots of progress today.
And the energy cube, you get an energy tablet and 8 more control circuits from the quest.
Cool. I have no room.
Neither do I.
As you know. Cool.
I put
Oh,
mine
and
in
the
there.
energy tablet is full. Awesome. I'm just gonna dump this in the
Yep.
energy cube.
Uh, do you want to actually put our configurators in there to charge up?
Sure.
If I... Oh, you just done yours. And almost there.
Now, what does a charge configurator do?
I can't remember, but you've got other modes. One of them does require charge. I can't remember which one.
Okay. Cool.
I can't remember how it's been a while since I used it, so I can't remember how to. I'll have to go remember that.
Well, on that note, Now that we've got the energy cube set up, I am gonna go ahead and switch to Capecraft.
Okay. I was hoping to get this matrix made.
Well, I will talk to you later. Do you want to do this next week?
Yeah, same times.
Uh,
I mean, you'll contact me off stream.
yeah. Okay, cool. See you then.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so let me get everything changed up. I'm gonna close that. Do that. No, you're wrong. Okay, there we go. So I need you. Perfect. Think. No, it's safe. There we go. Okay, now for the announcements.